Hey, welcome to the Able Farmer channel. We got a really cool project today. If you've been following my latest videos, you can see that we have pigs. Go check those out if you'd like, if you haven't seen them. But a challenge so far has been their water. We've just been watering them out of a bowl, and I'm going to show you real quick the challenge of doing that. So we're going to come up with a better system, and I have an idea in my head, and we're going to see if it works. So we're going to do that today. It'd be a good little project for me and Cohen here. And he wants down. Anyway, it'd be a good project for us today, and I think it's going to work. Real quick, I'm going to take you up. I'm going to show you the challenges and then what I think is going to be the solution. Alright, you can see my pigs right here. And the challenge of having water up here is, if you can see that the pigs are on the side of this hill. And if you look at my field is completely on a hill. So these pigs are going to live their entire life on this hill. So I'll show you the challenge of having water on the hill. Alright, you can see here is their water bowl. And they are thirsty. Well, when you lay your water bowl on the hill, and I have this rock in here. Oh, come on guys. I put this in here to help keep them from flipping it over. And I fill up their water. I don't know if you can see, but it just pours right out because it's not level. And these guys are thirsty. And also, I can't have a whole lot of water in this bowl, so I need to come up here about 3 or 4 times a day and water them. So it's just not a very sustainable thing. So we need to come up with something better. Now I can try to get this up here. They let me try to get it flatter. There. So that's about the best I could do. I don't like it. But the problem with being on the hill is the water's obviously going to want to level out with gravity. That's why it's important to come up with something a little bit better. So there's the challenge. Now I think I have an idea to solve this challenge. So we're going to head down and we're going to get started on a little project. What you got, buddy? What you got? Oh, rocks. Rocks. What do you think?
Wow.
Wow. Alright. Alright, you can see that here that I got these clamp-on tractor forks for my loading bucket on my tractor. And they seem to work pretty good. Now I paid under $100 for these. I got these off of eBay. If you're interested, just go on eBay and search in clamp-on tractor forks, and that's how I found them. And they were like, I don't know, like $94 or something like that. You can see here they just clamp on. Just loosen them up, and they come right off. Put them on. The lip goes up underneath this round piece, and then you just crank them on. And these are going to be important because we're going to need this for our watering system, because I'm going to need to be able to pick up a pallet. But not just any pallet. I'm going to build a special pallet just for this job, and we're just going to make it out of scrap wood that I have right here on the homestead, and we're going to get to making that real quick because that's going to be very important for the way that we're going to water these pigs. Alright guys, I just built this little pallet out of some scrap wood. It's perfect size, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it. Alright, yesterday I picked up this olive barrel. You can see here, Kalamata olives, pitted. So these are food grade barrels. We are going to set this barrel on top of this pallet. Now, how am I going to get this to stay here? We are going to build uprights on here. That way the barrel will not fall off. Alright, I put some vertical uprights on here, that way I can take my barrel and I can squeeze this thing in here. Like that. And then I'm going to run a ratchet strap around the vertical uprights, and then that should keep it from tipping over. So that is the plan. So the pallet, I believe, is finished. So now we just need to work on the barrel itself. Alright, I've showed you in some previous videos these bulkheads. You can get these on Amazon for just a couple bucks. I'll put a link in the description below. And I'm going to cut a hole in this barrel. And the key is you need the hole to be able to fit this small end in, but the hole needs to be smaller than a large end here. And you can see there's a gasket built into this bulkhead, and that should keep it from leaking. So we're going to give it a try. And it's just like my rain barrels that I made. So we're going to drill a hole in this barrel. We're going to go about, oh, say 10 inches up. That way there's always going to be weight in this barrel, and the pigs just can't shove it right on over. So we're going to go up about 10 inches, and we're going to drill a hole for this bulkheads. We're going to get just above this rib. About right here. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to get a knife and I'm going to clean this hole up real quick. You know what? Smells like olives. Now what's nice about this removable top, I don't have to cut a hole in the top to get to everything. Smells like olives. Alright, it's pretty smooth. So now we need to be able to get this bulkhead through, and I'm going to tell you it's going to be really close. Oh, there it went. Okay. I'll make it nice seal. And then I have the back of it here. We're going to thread that onto the back. Alright, I think it's on there pretty snug. Okay. Okay, now that we have our bulkhead here, I purchased these hog nipples off of Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. The pig will just bite down on this little lever right here, and it's kind of like a water bottle for a rabbit kind of, and it'll release the water and it will come out. So I'm going to put a little bit of this Teflon tape on just to help prevent it from leaking. Pretty good. And then this should just thread right into this bulkhead. Right to there. Okay, let's test fit everything and see how it looks. Look at this redneck looking thing. So I got this long board on the back, that way I could tip it back a little bit. Hopefully it won't fall. Pig nipple here. Pretty darn cool. I hope it works. Alright, we're just going to let that run. I made a video on how this water system works. It's all gravity fed from my spring. Check that video out. It's pretty cool. So we're just going to wait. We're basically transferring 55 gallons of water down into 55 gallons of this. So We'll be back real quick. All right, we got her full. This is a lot for this little tractor. See if I can move it. Alright, I had to run go get the girls from school, so now I got a little bit of help. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to distract these pigs by giving them some feed up here, because I'm going to have to open up this fence, and I don't want the pigs to escape. So we're going to fill up their feed, and hopefully they're hungry. Alright, that ought to distract them. Yes, we're gonna hop on the tractor. Alright, go pick her up. I made this little wedge here to slide underneath to keep the barrel level. So I'm actually going to lift it up and then I'm going to slide this up underneath. Get out? Get out? Yep. It's pretty level. It is really close to being perfectly level. Okay, so the pig will come up here, bite on here, and you see the water come out. Just like that. I don't think they can knock this over. Fairly sturdy. And we'll find out. I think they can reach it. Can they reach that, Olivia? So there it is, guys. There's the hog water. So what I'm going to do is I'll be able to use my tractor when this gets empty. I just come up here, I'll pick it up, I'll haul it back down, fill it up with water. I'll bring it back up here, relocate to the next spot. I can sit it where I want. Being on a hill, it is pretty level. It's very close to being level. And I could probably mess with it a little more and get it better, but I think it's good enough. I don't think the pigs are gonna care. Do you?
They won't care.
So.
They're pigs.
Yep. So yeah, I think it's turned out pretty well, and it's not really leaking. Maybe a drip, and that's pretty darn good. So anyway, that is pretty much the video. Hopefully we get a little bit of footage of these guys drinking from it, but there's probably going to be a bit of a learning curve because, you know, they've never done it before. So I don't know how long it'll take for them to learn how to drink from this, but probably within a day. So I'm pretty sure they could reach this. Yeah, they can reach that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you thought this was pretty cool. Please use this moment to subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. And click that like button on the way out. We'd appreciate it. And we'll catch you in the next video. All right, bye.